Because from one point to another, you have to link. So you're going to find some linking words. You bridge one point to another. Okay? Now, in linking, I want to show you a simple method. Your point, one point to another point, either you link through and in agreement to the next point. Yeah? We call it in agreement. Okay. Usually, I split into three. This is in agreement. Okay? The one is addition. How's my time? The next one is similarity. Excuse my writing. Can you read my writing? The first one, agreement. It means in agreeing to the point, or you want to do in addition to the next point. Yeah? The last one is you want to create a similarity. This one and this one is similar. So there's some of the words that you can come up with. Alright? Now, let's say for example you've got a research and you want to agree with the research. So you could say something like, according to the research, so this continuing with it, according to, for example. Okay, according to. This one, addition. On top of that, on top of this research, on top of this case, I also have this to share with you. So you can use the linking word as on top of. Okay, just a couple of examples. Similar. Similar. I have this as well as this. Alright, I'm going to share with you this as well as this. So you link words like as well as. Okay, so I'm going to give you some example. As a matter of fact, so what is this? As a matter of fact, it falls into the agreement category. But even if you do not know how to segregate the category, that's fine. Alright? I want you to write down, because the time constraint, I'm not going to write on the board, I'm going to give you some example. Alright? So you're ready? Take out your writing pad, get ready. I'm going to give you some of the transition phrases, or so-called bridges words, besides what you see on the board. Ready? Go. As a matter of fact.
In agreement.
Yeah, it's under in agreement. But you can just write down all the points that you do, so later you can decide whether it's in agreement or it's similarity and so on. Okay, as a matter of fact, is one of the example. In the first place. In the first place. So you can begin something using in the first place. Then, from the statistics, from the past cases, from the illustration, from daripada research saya, daripada, yeah, you can use that. Ataupun you can link things like, not only I have this, not only you want to consider saving for education, not only, then you continue some words, but also. So not only dot dot dot, but also. Alright, now if you want to do comparison, it's on contrary. It's a good linking word, on contrary. Moreover, M-O-R, moreover. Referring to. Together with. Comparatively. Correspondingly. Likewise. There and again. There and again. Thereafter. Is another linking word. Thereafter. 加上还有. can use things like also, then. Okay, another one is in my recent study, in my recent research. Subsequently, based on, yes, thank you, Kenny. So many. From here on, linking words ya. Dari segi bahasa saya tak pandai lagi, tapi kita boleh translate kan? Ya. Sebagainya dari segi ini, dari segi itu. 华语的话呢，我看你还是要传授了，我还不会很厉害了华语。Okay, now when you want to relate to your points, you can say things like number 1, number 2, next, then, finally, or lastly. Or you can do firstly, secondly, and then next, then fourthly, number 5. You can help your audience or listener to follow the points that you want to relate. Easy. Now, try not to use your same linking words again and again. Actually, repeat, forward, and then, also, okay, you know? Right, repeated words is very, very annoying. It annoys your audience, and then you will put them off and you lost your attention, okay? So you don't want to do an and. Actually, yeah, so you don't want to. I have a few more here. Like you can say furthermore, further into, however, besides, hence, and also like what can I say? Okay, based on. Right, so these are all very interesting. I did a couple of personal coaching on presentation skills on some of the senior managers of companies, or even the vice president and president. I help personal coaching. And I realized that over time, most of them lost in bridging. They couldn't bridge. Okay. So try those examples I gave you and see how it works with you continuing from one to another. Alright? And be very clear with your articulation when you speak, pronunciation 还是咬字我们咬得清楚的话，他们就会跟着你。Because people like to hear from a very audible, clear speaking speaker. Alright? So get somebody to evaluate you, to give you feedback on your presentation or speech. It's very important. When you got to go fast, how much time you're going to spend into this point, or probably you don't need to spend so much time on this point, how to make it like interesting. Now, I'm sure your audience that come to you are the people who already qualify or achieve MDRT. Am I right? No? They are not. Okay. If they are not, then you need to be a little bit more motivating and inspiring. So tell me something. If you are them, put yourself in their shoes. What do you like to hear to get inspired? Do you like to hear how they bought this LV bag? Or Gucci sunglasses? Or how did I have a Ferrari or Maserati? And where do I service this Maserati? What do you like to hear?
Motivation.
How do you motivate? It's easy to say motivate. What skill do you want to learn?
Selling skills.
Yes, selling skills. And selling skills is not enough. Closing. Collect money. Persistent per payment for premium. The persistency. That's right. They want to know what kind of magic words you use that your customer can pay you for 20 years non-stop now. I'm one of them, I'm one of those who don't stop. My premiums are all non-stop. Ever since my time, Mohan, you know me background. I got my own policy, right? I still paying. And I like to do single premium. like his show. Single premium, cash, got it. No one to think already.
Deborah, you can talk to me. You're my ideal client.
I just did that. I think this is very happy because I went to Singapore and I have some. I can tell you, you're all very successful because you don't stop working. Activities is in your life, you know. And I think these are some of the things you can share with the audience that we don't stop. We only rest. Yeah. We don't stop working. We only rest. We're tired, we rest. And I can tell you, I reached this stage that I forgot I have CPF.
Yeah.
I forgot. I was happy. I was a CPF. And was left there for 35 years. CPF, CPF from where?
Singapore.
Yeah. So suddenly, hey, drop from the sky. I just single premium, okay. $250,000.
Whoa. You are very rich.
So, what I'm saying, I think this is motivating. You tell them that you don't stop working, you don't stop sharing, you don't stop talking, you only rest and take a drink. You know, $6 rest, take your favorite dessert. Now, so motivate them about how you do it to reach your success. Huh? All right. So hopefully, let's do closing. How do you close? Obviously, whatever you start in the big bang, you also close in the big bang. I'm not saying that you make a lot of noise. Huh? I'm saying that you make it so interesting to begin. Have you ever seen a movie? The action movie? The James Bond movie, probably. Those kind we like. His superhero movie. You will start watching, ding, 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 then until the end also non-stop. And then we like to see handsome heroes and pretty heroines, right? And then you follow them all the way. How come after the fighting also the hair still so nice? So I guess it's really important to keep your audience engaged. Even if they listen to you, they know that it's so interesting, they'll follow you to the end. So on your closing, usually you recap, but make sure that it is also very, very interesting. Don't think that, oh, my job is over, I can slow down, I can lower the voice. No, still have to continue until the applause, until you walk to the backstage and then you let go everything. Okay? That's a deal, huh? Alright, now closing. Closing is a must because it's like the fish without tail. It's as important as opening. Now, remember, never end in a monotonous way. Like I say, never relax yet. Yeah? Closing has to close nice. Wrap up. And don't be, again, critical. Don't criticize. Instead, you do the opposite. You want to encourage them, for them to create more hope. Tell them to join you. Jump onto the wagon with me. Call me if you need. Tapi I tell you, of all the 19 years I do training, I leave my phone number, but you don't do lah. Hardly anybody. Not many people will call you. Don't be afraid to leave number. They won't trouble one. Right? They are so afraid that you will question them. Have you done it? Do you do this? Do you do that? Right? So it's okay. You will and give them your number. You know, WhatsApp. I have received a few, but they would not bother you so much. Don't worry. Okay, that's sharing from a real life experience. Right? Make sure you recap all your points and let the audience recap with you. You only read part of the sentence. All right? You read part of the sentence, like Bernard's really good. Yeah, he will read a bit, and then he asks you to read the same. So these are all very good. Enter the code. Finish your sentence of a story or presentation with a story if you want to. Make sure the story is motivating again. No sad story at the end. And call for the action. Do it now or never. Call for action. If I can do it, why not you? Do it for do it. Who don't want to do it? We all want to do it. You can even end with the prop, end with the video, with music. You can get the audience to have a quick dance with you in the music. Alright? And then go, oh yeah! a question, a probing question, a rhetorical question is a probing question. They don't need an answer, that they will take home and they think about it. All right? And then again, when we do speech, the most important thing is not ourselves, it's the audience. It's for them. I will see you at the top. Join me at the MDRT table. Next year, same time. Make it slow, but steady, yeah? Okay. Now, any questions so far on opening, body, and closing? So far, so good?
Very, very good.
I
think the notes there, remember to credit the sources. It means what?
Okay, remember to credit the reference. Let's say, for example, you did a research from the internet, or you have a reference that you got from MIR, from MIR's library. Make sure you put this at the bottom where the source, where you get it from.
So do I need to read up on this sources in the slide?
Now, if you do have a slide, then it is fine to leave it at the slide, they will know. But if you, let's say you don't have slide, then you can quote that this I got a reference from MII's library, or this I got it from Prudential's record, or whatever that is, you got the reference. Right? I think it's important. Now I'm going to move on. I have up to 1 o'clock. Okay. Then we could have a little bit Q&A. Let me finish a couple of slides here only. Now these are the preparation for the presentation. Just now this morning, what did I cover? I covered the structuring. That is before the actual day. You have to think through, write down, and rehearse, right? From the opening, from the head to the body to the closing. And make sure from this whole entire content, you've got the context. You make sure that your title, which is a hello, support. Because it's important that the title support the content or the content supports the title. It works two ways. Are you with me? Yeah. Yes. And every now people that listen to you, they'll say, how come today the speaker talk, had nothing to do with the title one? It happens. So that's why I said it works two ways. The hello, the head, the title, and the context of the have to relate. Have to link. Now, then you ask, when do I prepare? I'm sure by now you have prepared. When was the first time you have given the title or given the notice to speak? How long have you given the notice to speak? Then you know they're going to speak in August, right? Yeah. When did you know that you have to speak? How many months ago?
No, earlier we give them 6 months notice.
Oh, now it should be so solid because it's 4 months now. You have got a month to go. You've got a month to go, right? About a month now. Okay, you've got 5 months. You have got enough information, my dear friends, my dear MDRT. Enough of research. Now put everything down and strengthen it. Strengthen it by example, stories, illustration. Okay, rehearse from now on. This 1 month only left. Rehearse. And then from there on, ask people to, when you rehearse, not only you speak by, when you speak by yourself, your own rehearsal is to manage the timing. Speak in front of the big, giant mirror. 要照镜子, right? And then you want to make sure, how many of you spoke to big audience before? How big? This big, this big. This big, okay, alright, good. And so your audience, the coming audience, how big are they? Like what? Because sometimes the number scares you, right?
3,000.
3,000. 2 to 3,000. I tell you, you don't have to worry. They are just picture only about you. Alright? You don't have to worry with the number. Make sure you sleep well. Don't prepare until the last minute. You got to rest a week before. You can look at but you got to make sure you are not like so busy, the schedule sleep like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. You won't have enough rest. And then you find out in the morning, no voice, how? Yeah, so the week before your big presentation, because you have 2,000-3,000 audience, you make sure you rest, ladies, go and relax, manicure, pedicure, massage your shoulder and your neck a little bit. Gentlemen, maybe some massage, relax a little bit. And then you make sure you sleep well. Make sure you have ample sleep the night before. You cannot sleep, also must sleep. Go to bed, relax. Okay? Because it is important that your physical body are relaxed. Alright? Don't be overly worried because what you have prepared for the last 6 months is already there. Okay? And this tip I want to share with you because so many years in the speaking. The opening is so important. And the rest will fall into places because you have done your rehearsal. So remember by heart your opening. 你的头3-5分钟 the first 3 to 5 minutes, you get the audience to have all eyes on you, you get so excited, you say, yeah! Wow, I saw you so energized already. And all the things will come back to you. All your experiences that you have done, closing cases and so on, it's because this is your topic already. You got it? That's why you are chosen to share what you have experienced. Got it? So let's go. This one, some of the tips you may need it now, some you may need it next time. All right? So you must know your audience. Now, okay, when I say audience, you say, oh, they are not yet MDRT, but you want to know what's your purpose? It's very important. Your purpose and your message has to be clear for your audience. So you can one arrow shoot. I have already. They love you forever. Yeah, you got to shoot it right. Yes. So know the audience. For example, this is when you are preparing. Where's the audience? Okay. Who are your audience? What are the age group? I like to use PAGE, P-A-G-E, as my acronym. Just sharing, you may need, if you can use, you use. If not, that's fine. I use PAGE because number one, I like to know the P. What are their profession? So for your case, you know they're all insurance background. And what level of experience, how many years are they in the industry? Okay, and you know they are life insurance probably, the similar, but probably the seniority as the number of years, or what level of qualifiers are there, then you kind of know where to take them on. Right? So know your audience for your case. That kind of level. What are their current needs and situation? If you're not sure, you keep asking yourself the same question. What do you think they need? What do you think are their current situation? If they are only year 1, year 2, or maybe year 3 to 5, try to recall and match back to your own experience. How do you get yourself through the first 2 years, the third, 4, 5 years, and so on? And if they are the unit manager, what do you think they were going through at that stage and the situation? Is that okay? Yes? And what are their roles? Do they have some other social jobs? And that probably will help, yeah, to give you an idea or example to motivate them. And their level of education and understanding. Like for example, it helps with the level of English or language per se. For example, if you're speaking to a group that's just SPM, then you know you cannot use too bombastic words. Yeah, so your choice of words, it's very important. And if you're sitting with a group of master's degree, doctorate, professor, you might as well pick up some words to impress them. Same Chinese words also, you got to come up with some presentation Mandarin. It's really, wow, I also cannot understand. Right? Jadi bahasa Melayu juga sama. Jadi mesti tahu educational level. They're all different. And what are the things they have heard before and what have they not? And it's, sensitive topic. I think in terms of success in the business, people do not like to hear that you look down on them. And so even when you motivate them, the pilihan perkataan-kataan itu semuanya mustahab. It's very important to choose the right word. And that you don't make them feel small. Yes? Okay, and need to know where the logistics is. Now, like I mentioned earlier, it's good to go where it is, find out where, then you don't get traffic jam, you're late, and so on and so forth. Check the condition, check the dress code. All are very, very important. Now, if you are a platform speaker, if you have a high stage, you need to know how far is the audience. Usually they'll be 8 to 10 feet away from you. And then I would recommend all ladies, men not so bad now, you're wearing pants. We don't wear any skirt, please. You don't wear skirt that's too short and you look up. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Now wear stockings, please. If you're going to wear skirt. Right. What else? Wear stockings. Make sure your skirt is long enough. Not too tight, ladies. Not too tight. Not too low cut. What else? Not too translucent. Having suits is just fine. Yeah. Hopefully the temperature in the room is just suitable. Sometimes we do also understand that it can be very hot as well. Now, as a platform speakers, you wear the most so-called formal that you can find. Suits are most formal, right? What else? And then accessories. You just essentials will do. Do not overdo it. Rings, especially ladies, gentlemen, not so an issue. But rings, sometimes it may scratch your clothing, and then you get kind of annoyed, you know. So anything that may distract you and disconnect yourself with the audience, don't do. Right? And that's important. Things like that. Try to wear pleasant colors. Avoid dirty, dull colors on stage. All right. If you're gonna leave your long hair down, try to avoid black dark jackets and so on. Because why? You're connecting all the dark colors from the head to the toes, you know. And just in case the light is not bright enough, you're very, very dim. They couldn't see you very well. And this advice goes to a darker skin tone. I like your suit. Probably this is good also for that day. All right. For your case, it's okay because don't have all dark. Because here is dark. Here you got some neat, clear color. It could be bright but not neon. I repeat, you can have bright color. They have bright color. I purposely put a bright color but not neon. All right. It's a bit glaring, not neon. So things like that. Don't wear a whole entire red suit or or entire white suit. But then again, in big platform, white suits still alright. Alright. But obviously you have to contrast it. If you have a white suit, then you contrast with the, let's say, navy blue or things like that. Yeah. Don't wear flat colors, please. Flat, all the international flat colors, like white and red. To me, it's a very flaggy color. So that blue jacket Mohan has is also bright enough. So things like that is good. Gentlemen, make sure you're well shaven, clean cut. If you have mustache and beard, make sure also clean nicely. Shape nicely. Yeah. Go for a good haircut. Facial if you want to. Alert can share where to go facial. He's a very disciplined gentleman that I know. Yeah. So things like that is important. Yeah.